There was a beach not too far from my house back in high school. It was at the base of a gentle slope right by a small collection of pastel beach sheds. During the summer, the beach sheds would unfurl to reveal kayaks and canoes, which went well with the small bunches of locals looking for a nice day of respite. There was a small strip of the beach, nestled between an imposing pine and a constellation of smoothed rocks, where I tried to take the night. I like to sit on the rocks, letting my feet dangle out in front of me to be licked by the lapping spray of the sea salt. Being that far out hid the whole world from me. All that was left was the twinkling, distant views of something other than myself. It was risky staying out there though. Whenever the tide came in, the winter seawater would flood my socks through the holes in my cheap runners. The skin on my soles congealed and writhed. The chill dug into me, not letting go, even as the sea prepared itself for another cold rush. After the end of my first relationship, I found myself frequenting the area late at night. Her name was Nancy. Losing her to the night left her face distilled in the swaying of the gaunt tree.
Why hide from yourself?
I wonder how high this tree is.
The water's cold, I get that, but don't hide from it.
The branches seem thick. They'll support me.
There's nothing for you up there. Get down.
The night's gone.
Nancy tried to take the night, but mustering love was something I couldn't handle. She kissed the sand and traced tattered fingers across mussels and barnacles and driftwood and seawood. She drank from the sea as she took the night. She did not fear the deep, nor did she long for the spectacle of those rocks. She lived among the pines. She preferred it there. I understand what she saw in those branches. The thin foliage diverts the scented sea air away from its base, creating a shielding effect. The roaring sea wakes wouldn't dare penetrate the serenity of the pine. The starlight gets refracted by the tree's branches as it descends down. It almost pulls you up. It must be so beautiful up there. The branches seem thick. They'll support me.
Nancy? How are you here?
That does not matter. I'm here to warn you.
What about?
Please, do not climb the tree.
I've seen you in its stars.
Do not believe it. The stars live only as bait for the weary-minded.
I don't care. I prefer false hope than none at all.
You only lack hope because you're too taken by the alternative to see it.
You don't understand. This is not my choice.
I made that choice. I stood on that branch and chose to climb. You begged me to look at you, to climb down, but I didn't listen. Neither of us knew what would happen. Now I do. You will lose all light from the view, even that of the deep. You will climb, and you will grow tired. By the time you've lost your will, you're already filled with an empty hope. But eventually, you will fall and break, and you will take the night in your hands like a hot ball of everything. You will leave those that you love in the cold winter solstice with naught but a pain they cannot cure.
What if I don't care?
Let go of the night.
I left my last words to drown there. It would have been better to have never said them in the first place, but it felt more significant to bury them as a declaration of life. I begged the salt to leave my shoes, for the tide to recede. But the ocean doesn't listen. The waves come and go like the changing of the seasons. It's on those days that the tide moves in that I feel closest to drowning. But I'm able to derive comfort from the fact that one day the tide will leave. When it does, I'll once again take my place upon the rocks of the beach of bad memories.